1996. What happened in 1996? It's a year that's completely blanked out of my mind, which shouldn't be surprising considering I was born in 1997. But F1-wise, Damon Hill finally won a driver's title after getting his ass handed to him by Michael Schumacher the previous 2 years. His only other competitor during the year was IndyCar newcomer Jacques Villeneuve, as Schumi had moved over to Ferrari, seeking a new challenge. Michael also brought a bunch of key engineers over from Benetton, which doomed them to the midfield for the rest of their time. The Spanish Grand Prix was set to be another dry and sunny race on the eve of the European summer, but when the rain poured down on Sunday, everybody got caught out. Starting up front were Hill, Villeneuve, Schumacher, Alesi, Berger, and Irvine. And both 40 cars failed to qualify. I thought I'd point out that little fun fact. Is this Damon Hill or Alan Partridge? Making it up, but you're sure that it's a star. It's an illusion shining down in front of me. Even Ferrari's befuddled with their own side pods.
But we may well be seeing Formula One history made in a comparatively few minutes' time, because there is a possibility that for the first time a Grand Prix will be started behind the safety car for safety reasons.
As opposed to starting under the danger car to turn the race into a twisted metal match.
Everybody, including Jos Verstappen, will be starting on rain tires. I say including Jos Verstappen because at Monaco he was the only chap in wet conditions who decided he would go on slicks, and he paid the penalty by going into the barrier at the very first corner.
Jos is one of those people who would stick their hand on a hot iron just to see if it burns. Kids nowadays never let go of their computers.
There are 8 Grand Prix winners in this race. Martin Brundle, sadly, is not one of them.
I'm sure he appreciates you pointing that out.
There was that terrible time in Australia when the race only lasted 14 laps. The conditions were so extreme.
Maybe I should make an episode about that one. Circuit de Catalunya, before that chicane came and ruined everything. Tyrrell's literally on his last legs. The 1996 Spanish Grand Prix is going. Michael Schumacher has such a horrific start. Oh my god. How can you like a driver so shit like that? Jesus Christ. While Alesi takes on Hill, who lost up to Villeneuve, while Berger and Barrichello are 4th and 5th, ahead of Michael Schumacher. I'm actually surprised I was able to see all of that. I can't make a joke if I don't know who the driver is. But I'm just gonna assume that it's Pedro Lamy because it totally looks like it's Pedro Lamy doing his thing. Okay, so that was Fisichella before then. Still, Pedro Lamy was just doing his Pedro Lamy thing. I can see why Marlboro jumped ship to Ferrari now. Every rookie has his baptism of fire. Fisichella had his during the rain, ironically enough. Coming out of a one-race fluke, that must be so depressing for Liger. Hard to believe he's gonna challenge for the title in 3 years. Easy to believe that he lost. Johnny is only good for one thing, and it's not for driving cars. No one is safe! Even Damon's going downhill! Pit crews are in such a hurry nowadays. Just look at Williams. Chill, pacing their way, biding their time, very relaxed. Even too much to do their job well. Alright, I built that up for nothing. Nice. Out of the mist comes the Scarlet Crusader. Again, if I can't tell who it is, then I can't make the joke. Lucky the poor bloke. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your future 1996 World Champion.
I was expecting Schumacher to have problems. I was expecting Alesi to have problems. I was expecting Villeneuve to have them.
Murray Walker, making prophecies that turn out to be incorrect. Guess which one of them is happy about the team switch? Just for your enjoyment at home, let's watch this fuck up as it happened. Schumacher's so quick to the line, the timing can't compute. Out of the spotlight and always sidelined, Ukio Katayama, or as Brazilians affectionately call him, Katagrama.
One of the top racing drivers of all time, Michael Schumacher, in the V10 Ferrari.
Oh, V10. Oh, V10. This fuck-up is actually amazing. It had a beginning, a middle, and an end. Damon Hill is a genius. This is wonderful. And things keep getting better as Michael Schumacher takes first place. Wait, I'm excited for Michael Schumacher. What's going on with me? Once again, for our collective enjoyment, let's watch the climax of this beautiful fuck-up. Jesus fuck, I didn't think I could be horrified by a team's uniforms. Stop posing, mate. You don't want me to paint you. Like, seriously. You really don't. Jos Verstappen, of all people, doing what Damon Hill could not. Look at that! It's Brazil's very own little pay driver. And he's actually driving smart. Huh. This certainly isn't doing Tyrrell any favors.
Has he kept it running? Yes, he has. Another bit of rally crossing will get him back on the track.
It seems that F1 and Rallycross have a lot more in common than you would think.
Damon, filthy conditions, filthy luck.
Filthy driving. How about you stick that thing up your ass instead of his face? Our little bundle of joy is really shut out of luck in rainy races. Nothing to do about it but shrug. Jose, how could I forget about you? Oh right, you are that worthless. Poor guy can't even look anybody in the face. I want to give him a hug. Okay Johnny, real talk now. Man to man, heart to heart, hear me out. Maybe you should retire. I would also be down in a pint if it were me. There's nothing really interesting to see here. I just wanted to give more airtime to McLaren and their misery. Oh my god, they're awful. Please, stop, I don't want to look. Pit stops back then were so calm, you could walk around them before it was over. You really just want to be noticed, don't you?
And it's an incredibly international team. The team manager, Jean Todt, is French. Their top driver, Michael Schumacher, is German. Their second driver, Eddie Irvine, comes from Northern Ireland. Gustav Brunner, who is the designer, comes from Austria. Osamu Goto, who designed the engine, is Japanese. William Todt, the aerodynamicist, is Australian. And so it goes.
This team is as Italian as garlic bread. Wait, you mean to tell me there are other people still racing? Okay. Oh, Jean, not you too. Oh dear. Visibility here is so bad the cameraman actually got lost.
I went past an accident and it was pure luck because I couldn't...
Doesn't that sound jolly? Oh yes, boy! What's up with the 90s and its fucked up sense of fashion? My hype may have been short-lived, but it was my little bright spot amidst the mist. Wait, maybe he can make it stick. Maybe he can do it. Maybe he can... Oh, really? Who am I kidding? Oh, fuck. Seems like Verstappen also wanted to try his hand at Rallycross. Don't worry, Jos. 20 more years and you finally have something to be proud of. So many things to make fun of, so little time. Okay, I guess Barrichello is not out. Except he is. What the fuck is going on? God damn it, you German cock. Don't throw it away now.
A big slide there.
Jonathan Palmer got so worked up he turned into Murray Walker. So many walks of shame, only a Keen song could make this more depressing.
He's coming up to lap Mika Häkkinen. Häkkinen will need to move over as soon as he sees the Benetton Renault appearing in his mirrors, or Villeneuve will get even closer to Jacques Villeneuve on lap 59 out of 65.
Yes, I've experienced the Murrayism live! My life is complete! I feel sorry for Häkkinen. He's got no future in McLaren. He's wasting his time there. Ooh, a secret handshake. Oh, the 90s, back when you still needed someone to handle the antennas. And in the end, Michael Schumacher completes all laps to win the 1986 Spanish Grand Prix, followed by Alesi in second, Villeneuve in third, Frentzen is fourth, Häkkinen in fifth, and it's pay driver pride with Denise in sixth. I built up that 24 gag for nothing, but it was close. Well, well, looky who we got here. Halcyon days for Jean Todt. This race is a bit of a toss-up. If you like great racing, then it's not really for you because all the action really ends after lap 15, and from then on it's just Schumacher driving on his way to the end. If you like good driving, then yes, you should absolutely watch this because Michael Schumacher is a beast in this race. He laps like 3 seconds faster than everybody else, even by the start, despite, you know, that horrible start. Jesus. Anyway, like if you liked the video, subscribe for more videos in the future, share the video if it's not too much trouble for you. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you on the next race.